Back in Flagstaff, Arizona for the final fight of this EAFL semifinal between Arizona and New Mexico. The Predators came storming back from a 10-0 deficit to take the lead heading into the final fight of the night. Jim Grieshaber, Frankie Saenz, let's meet the fighters who will decide who wins this matchup.
My name is Justin O'Connor. I'm originally from Massachusetts, but I moved over to Albuquerque to train at Jackson Wink MMA. I've been working for about 6 months at the Jackson Wink facility, and to finally get the permission to work their name is an honor. I moved to Jackson Wink because it's one of the best gyms in the world, and I see myself becoming the future champ. You can expect a quick finish and an amazing performance. Team Arizona, Team New Mexico is about to take this.
My name's Tommy Stevens. I'm from Eloy, Arizona. I'm fighting out of Dominate Fitness and MMA in Green Valley, Arizona. I take it as a sign of disrespect, thinking that they can come into Arizona and just get an easy win. So my plan is to motivate guys on my team and also get my 6 points for Arizona Apollos. My message to Justin is I'm going to knock you out in the first. I've sacrificed a lot. I've trained with some of the best in Arizona, and this is another step on my way to where I'm going.
Final fight of the night, winner takes all. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape presented by Fighter Skin, custom apparel for fighters and gyms. Tommy Stevens and Justin O'Connor, winner of this fight, wins this semifinal matchup for this team, and they'll move on.
Yeah, both teams are on their feet over here because they know this fight means you're going on to the next round.
Both fighters very aggressive. Tommy Gun Stevens, the blazing sensation. Justin O'Connor, Arizona, of course, in the maroon. New Mexico in the black and green. Both fighters know what's at stake here, everything on the line. And look at Tommy Stevens coming out very hard for Arizona. 8 a counter from O'Connor as they go up against the cage. Look at that trip and the takedown from Tommy Stevens.
Well, that front headlock going right into full mount here, but lost it. You know, let's hope he can put him back on the ground. He's up here against the fence. Kind of got caught on his heels a little bit. You know, now Justin's going to keep climbing up, establish control against the fence.
How tough is it sometimes, Frankie, to check your emotions a little bit, knowing what's at stake when you still have to keep your calm in there and fight?
You know, and that's just a reps thing. You know, you come in, you try to get that cage control, you try to get that experience. You know, you don't want to burn it all out right at the beginning, and now you're on your back fighting off a tough opponent.
Very tough opponent. And Justin O'Connor, the blazing sensation. Boy, did Tommy Stevens come out like gangbusters for Arizona. That's his fighting style. He's a very strong fighter. You can see all that muscle on him.
And Justin just taking the back, just taking his time. Looks like he's got underneath the chin. It's deep here, Jim. Got both hooks in. Both hooks in. No choice for Tommy but to roll to his back. You know, and these New Mexico fighters, man, they're tough business on top. Good transitions, good jiu-jitsu, just well-rounded fighters.
New Mexico was down 10-0. Now with the 12-10 lead, looking to take it home for them tonight is Justin O'Connor in top position. Tommy Stevens giving it all he's got, fighting hard from the bottom, but great control from the top by O'Connor.
All Tommy's doing is just holding on. What he's got to do is, yeah, there he goes. He's got to bump those hips.
Stop from our referee. Mouthpiece came out.
You know, let's see if Tommy here can just kind of establish something. You know, he can't be so quick to jump into these exchanges.
And very much out of breath is Tommy Stevens, and that's one of the things that you risk when you come out so fast and so hard and then expending so much energy trying to get up from the bottom, but that doesn't look to be taking any power away from his punches. If one of those lands, O'Connor could be in trouble.
You know, preparation is everything. You know, these Jackson Wink guys are they're controlled, they're calm. You know, it looks like they've been in a fight before.
Tommy's very emotional out there, also a very strong fighter as O'Connor pushing him up against the cage slowly, methodically, looking to take control of this fight. Nice reversal, though, from Stevens as they jockey for position, and O'Connor pushes him back against the cage again. Now he's going for a takedown, double leg, and he lands it.
Double leg takedown by Justin. Just establish position up against the fence. You know, you put your opponent up against the fence, drop down for that double leg.
Side control now for O'Connor. He's done nice work on the ground so far in this fight against Stevens.
Tommy's looking for that Kimura, but has no business going for a Kimura right now with that angle that he has.
And we come to the end of round number 1. A very impressive start to this fight, Frankie, for the Blasian sensation who looked every bit of it against Tommy Stevens. He's in control of this fight after 1 round, and Stevens on the stool, as we take a look at the fighter skin replay, has some work to do.
You know, Tommy came out aggressive, came out swinging. Just doesn't look like he has much of a game plan. You know, just wants to get an early knockout, looking to probably finish the fight for the Apollos.
He had top position for a second, but a nice reversal for O'Connor there.
You know, this is good position on top for Justin. I thought he was going to sink that choke in earlier, Jim. Nothing but Tommy to do to roll to his back. Double leg takedown, more of the same.
Justin O'Connor and Tommy Stevens, New Mexico and Arizona, everything is on the line when we come back for round number 2 after these words, the EAFL semifinals.
Precision beats power, and timing beats speed. Now is the time to invest in the Elite Amateur Fight League, the NCAA version of mixed martial arts. Imagine a world without a college football national champ or without March Madness. Now is your opportunity to become part of the ownership group that brings that Final Four excitement to the sport of MMA. Come be part of the only national amateur MMA league in the country. Be part of sports history. Own a piece of the Elite Amateur Fight League. The future fights here. Invest today on WeFunder.com.
Back in Flagstaff, Arizona, the final fight of the night, New Mexico, Arizona, the EAFL semifinals. No matter how one of these fighters wins, his team wins too. Tommy Stevens in the maroon for Arizona, Justin O'Connor in the black and green for New Mexico. These fighters know, Frankie, that everything's on the line, and their team is anxiously awaiting the result to see if they move on.
And this, you know, this is where we're going to find out who's prepared. You know, these guys are doing those extra runs at night, doing the extra workouts. You know, these are what's going to get you through the second and third round. Tommy's swinging, but he looks a little fatigued.
Yeah, a little fatigued, and he walked right into a takedown there. Easy takedown for Justin O'Connor, the Blasian sensation. He was very good on top in round number 1, and I think he wore Stevens out. You can see Tommy Stevens gasping for air right now.
Nice takedown. Easiest takedown in the game is just timing. Got both hooks in. Looking to finish this fight with a little ground and pound.
Very close. Tommy Stevens not even defending himself, and that's going to do it. Those punches weren't hard. They didn't look to have much of an effect, but Tommy Stevens wasn't going anywhere, and he wasn't defending himself. Tommy Stevens doesn't like the stoppage, but Justin O'Connor picks up the huge win and seals the deal for New Mexico. The Predators moving on. The Blasian sensation getting it done.
Let's take a look at this replay. Got both hooks in. You know, had him full extended. You know, raining down punches. I mean, Tommy's just not defending. Gave the ref no choice but to stop the fight. Let's head to the cage for the official decision.
After 55 seconds of the second round, our referee Brad Frank calls to stop this contest. Winner by TKO.
After losing the first 2 fights and going down 10-0, the New Mexico Predators come from behind and beat the Arizona Apollos by a final score of 18-10. As I welcome back my partner, Jim, what an amazing night of fights.
Absolutely, Frankie. Incredible comeback by the New Mexico Predators to move on and win this semifinal matchup over the Arizona Apollos here tonight. They should be happy. You look at our president of the EAFL, Jesse Nunez, in there, shaking hands with the victors from New Mexico. That's going to do it for us from Flagstaff, Arizona. MMA's national amateur platform has arrived, and it's called the Elite Amateur Fight League.